Finally, Mr. Hanks has accepted that he is still in love with Clara, and this is his statement that he cannot, he will not get married. He will rather adopt a child, but getting married to any other woman, not Clara, he will not do that. Wow, wow, wow. After Mr. Hanks's mother asking him about him going to attend the opening of the restaurant, Hanks said, "No, I'm not going because I want Clara to enjoy her life, her moment. It's her moment to enjoy it. I don't want to ruin her moment with her husband." And the mother is like, "Are you really sure about what you're saying?" He said, "Yes. After all, tomorrow I have an appointment there, but today I want to go there. Let her enjoy her time because it's all what she deserves." And the mother is like, "Hanks, tell me the truth. Do you have feelings for that?" For Clara?" He said, "Yes, I still have feelings for him, and surely I cannot lie to that." And the mother is like, "Wow, let me get another. It's high time I look for a wife for you, if it's not that, so that you can forget about her." She said, "My dear mother, if it's not Clara, it's no one else." And the mother is like, "You still have to have that lady?" He said, "Yeah, I still love her." And then the mother is like, it's like, I need grandchildren. And Hanks is like, "I will adopt. If not, you have so many grandchildren. My sisters have given you grandchildren." My dear Hanks, who told you that your sisters' grandchildren are more important than the children of the son? In Africa, African mothers, they believe, in Africa, we believe that those children of your sisters, they are not still part of us. They are going to their father's side. Your children are the most important people to have in our family, in the family, my dear. But the truth is, the mother is right. Hanks, otherwise, the way Hanks is too much in love with Clara, he might not get married. But truth be told, it's not easy for a man to forget someone who helped him to go to another level. It's not easy, especially when they did not separate, but rather situations separated them, or distance separated them, or circumstances separated them. I still believe in Clara. I still believe with Hanks that it will take time for him to accept that that Clara is married. He needs to move on, and this is when, when Hanks was asked about him waiting till when, he said he will wait until when Clara has made a decision. It's her decision to decide whether to stay in the marriage or not. Because when the mother asked him, "Do you think that it's what will make her happy?" he said, "It's her decision to make." And now I say, if you were Clara, would you prefer to go back to your ex because of the love he has for you, yet you are facing a lot of challenges? If Clara get to know that Hanks is still in love with him, and yet she is facing a lot of problems and violence in her marriage, do you think that Clara will be able to leave the marriage? Yes, Clara said that she still loves her husband, and still respects her home. But the way things are going each and every day, there's a time when someone can get tired and they decide to do something which is we all would not expect. Because the more you force things, the more it becomes boring, and at the end of the day, you have to make a decision. Anyway, we wish you well, Mr. Hanks, for your love. If Clara comes to you, we are here to watch. And trust me, if things go bad, I don't know what your mother would do. But here we are, Mr. Pride and Ego Jonathan. His friend is telling him about the opening of his wife's restaurant, and Jonathan is saying he will not join the ceremony because he cannot sit there and watch him or cut ribbons in front of the man who gave money to his wife to make a restaurant. And his friend is like, that's not men like you who are the people who don't believe in your women, who don't think that women cannot develop or women cannot be anything in this life. But if you ask me, I'll tell you to go and embrace your wife's ceremony. But if you don't want, still it's okay. It's your ego and pride which will lead you in any way you want. But for me, I'm going. And he is surprised. And this man is like, you go around listening to advices from people which are negative. You never gave your time to listen to advices which are positive. This is the same thing I said in my last video, that this man, Jonathan, is too much deep into negative comments towards his wife. Yeah. He's too much into negative advices from his friends. He has never given a positive advice from his friend or people or comment from his friends because of his wife. And you wonder, what kind of man are you? Your friend has tried so much to show you the way, but you are still feeling that you cannot do. This woman is not fighting you, but she is trying to help. Be supportive to your wife. Let your wife be, at least you be the left hand, you be the right hand. Yes, Hanks might be there, but if you are there, I know this man will respect you, or this woman. It means a lot for a woman to call you at her ceremony, yet you did not do anything. You've been fighting her, you've been doing everything to see that she loses the focus over what she is doing, but she has been focused until she breaks through. Why do you insist that I'm not going to see or to join that ceremony? Man, Jonathan, the way Jonathan is too much into negative advices, he will never know what he has until he loses it. And here, Clara is calling. The opening is here. The opening of the restaurant, the grand opening of the restaurant is here. But Clara not seeing his wife, her husband, as well as Mr. Hanks is not here. And Mr. Hanks is like, I cannot pick this call, Clara. This is your day. You have to enjoy it. This is your day. You have to be happy. Do you think that Mr. Hanks should not go to this party? Me, I think that it's the best thing Mr. Hanks doesn't go to the party, because if he goes, still so much chaos will be caused there. But still, if Clara wants her to come, what will he do? Because maybe Clara feels that he needs to be embraced to join this party. But Jonathan, if you are there, you need to go there. If you have failed, then you have failed yourself and your family. Mr. Hanks, please, can you come to our party? This movie is kindly becoming interesting each and every day. Just imagine all the two men, they are not. But I can understand Mr. Hanks' reasoning that he needs to give Clara space and her husband so that they can make things together. They can solve their inequalities between them. Maybe using this opening of the restaurant. But some men, they don't think like us. Other, they think that for them, they own everything in this world. They think that a woman cannot go beyond me. I'm a man. I'm the head of the family. I'm the head in this house. They forget that, my dear, things changed these days. Things change. The way you used to look at women is not the way we are now. We are fighters, and we are hustlers big. We hustle a lot, even more than men. All this woman needs is the support from her husband. Yes, you did a mistake that you did not help this woman to make her restaurant when she asked for help. But you cannot give it. You cannot give it a burden. You cannot give her. You cannot give her burden over something which you can change. This is a small thing. Just understand your woman and understand where she is going and her reasoning why she did what she did. Because even if now, even if you, Mr. Jonathan, you want Clara to work, you cannot help. This woman has been there for you. He has fought so much for you to make a good business. All in vain. The money went just like that. And she has tried. And this friend of ours, Madame Debbie, the way she is frustrating and pushing Clara to call Mr. Hanks to tell him to come at the party. Some people, they have their own ways of feeling. They want to see people when they are very happy, unhappy. They are very. It's like she wants to. If Hanks comes and Jonathan comes, trust me, there will be war. Just imagine you want a war in your friend's restaurant. It's just for the first day. What kind of friend are you? Always to see your friend crying? Always to see your friend unhappy? I think you would be the best person to comfort this lady, telling him that try so much to see that your husband comes, but you are advising her for Hanks to come, and you are giving your reason because you have your own motives. You are not advising this lady because you have the good intention over her. No. You have the bad intention over her, which is not good at all. Let's learn to appreciate others and let's learn to support others. Madame Debbie, the way you are jealous of your friend, the way you are advising your friend is not a good way to go as a friend. Make your friend feel like you are there for... I don't know the day Clara will get to know that it's Debbie who has been who has been poisoning her husband's brain over Mr. Hanks. This is how friendship died. Now Debbie is like, I'm going to push this until Mr. Hanks comes, until Hanks comes. So that I know, I see what is going to happen. Yeah? You are pushing something. You are pushing something to happen, and you are feeling bad if it doesn't happen, because that's your happening. But mind you, they say karma is real. What you sow is what you reap. Today you are not married, but tomorrow you will be married, and karma will catch you up. So me, I suggest you rather Hanks not come, or even Jonathan, for the benefit or for the good of the Clara's restaurant. Otherwise, I don't know what will happen if the first day of the opening of the restaurant is still the fight can happen at any time. So God, I love you guys. Thanks for joining my family. Thanks for always subscribing. I send greetings to you all watching from South Africa, watching from Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Ghana. I do really appreciate. May God bless you and grant you all your heart desires. Let's meet in another video. Bye bye.